Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's edition of KDHL's AM Minnesota program. Gordy Kosfeld sitting in the studio at KDHL Radio. We're going to talk Heritage Days. It's a few weeks off, but there's nothing wrong with talking about it. Kevin O'Brien is with me from the city of Faribault, and I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, Kevin, that you are on the Heritage Days Committee as well, right?
Yes, I am. Mm-hmm. I've been for a few years now.
You took over for Paul Panonsky, or did you work with him for a couple of years?
Worked with him for a few years to learn the ropes and all the things that he did. And as he left, took over a few more of those roles, but a good number of them got distributed out to other board members as well.
Yeah, well, great guy. And it's unfortunate that we can't get him to be the Grand Marshal of the Heritage Days Parade. It really is a very deserving honor.
Someday.
But I understand.
Mm-hmm.
And the Grand Marshal this year is?
Erica Staub. Mm-hmm. We're really excited for her to be with the Heritage Days celebration and all that she's doing for the community.
Yep, the Hope Center. We're going to have her on the show sometime, sometime before Heritage Days, which runs June 11th through the 13th. Seems like it's a week early this year.
It is. It's usually on Father's Day weekend. And
I thought so.
Mm-hmm. But Father's Day is a little late, too, this year. And actually going to work out well for us. I don't think there are other large community events happening on this same weekend, as is normally the case.
Okay. So this might be a permanent thing?
No, probably not. But how it worked out this year, this is where it landed, and we'll see what the benefit is of it. And see if we see some more traffic with the lack of other community events happening nearby.
Heidi Stram is going to be with us here shortly, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's organizing a barbecue competition to throw into Heritage Days this year.
Are you a cook?
I enjoy cooking. Mm-hmm. Grilling, smoking meat, not real hardcore all the time, but I enjoy it. I was making my own charcoal for a while.
You made your own charcoal?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's interesting. Hopefully she can find her way back here. I don't know if Heidi's been here before.
Not that I know of.
You want to direct her our way as she comes into our building? I'm the only person in the building right now. I shouldn't say that. Another person's in the building, but they're on the phone in a meeting at the back of the building. Heidi is going to be with us here shortly. There she is. Heidi just bebopped into the studio. Wow. Big old smile on her face. She's ready to rock and roll. Yes. All right. Well, thanks, Heidi, for coming in. I certainly appreciate it. You're on the committee, obviously, also.
Yes, I am.
And Kevin was just saying you're in charge of the barbecue.
I am in charge of the first annual barbecue contest for Heritage Days, certainly.
Are you a connoisseur?
Yes and no. I have a culinary degree, so I love food, and I thought...
A culinary degree?
Yes, I know. And I love to bake, too. But I thought this would be a great way to kind of expand Heritage Days and just try something new and something different.
Has it been popular, Kevin? You get a lot of people to apply yet for being a
barbecuer?
Yeah.
The registration is just barely opened, and the word is just getting out. We're getting some help from some regulars in competitions. They're going to help guide us a little bit, so we're hoping that they can also spread the word.
Morristown has one on Dam Days next weekend, you know.
Oh, okay.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And maybe you could get their winner to come over here.
Yeah, that'd be great. We should swing by and check it out, see how they're running it. And
yes, get some guidance and insight, because it's a lot. I mean, it's...
You've never done this before?
No, I have not. I mean, I've done barbecuing like in my own personal life, but to like an extent of a barbecue competition, I have not. But I'm learning a lot, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how it's, how many people show up and how it's going to turn out. So. All
right. So how are you going to judge this?
So how are we going to judge it? So basically an outside help. It's all going to be through Excel. Basically, the competition, the barbecuers really take this really respectfully and really personally, and they take it seriously. So It's all done on the computer through Excel, and basically there's a point system, and I believe they can get up to 180 points, and it's just going to be barbecued ribs. There's people choice, meaning that the city of Faribault can come in. Tickets are available about 12:30 to buy. You can buy 5 tickets, which you can get 1 token for, and then however many tents we have, you drop a token in the bucket, like saying, hey, that's my favorite, rib. And then whoever has the most wins the people's choice.
What are the cost of the tickets?
$3 for 5 tickets. And you can get as many tickets, as you would like. So there's no, limit on that. So.
Well, in order for me to judge, I'd have to judge all of them, right?
Yes, for the people's choice. Yes.
Are there different categories like dry rub and saucy, or?
They can bring whatever they like. The competition, they need to bring their own meat. They got to bring their own rub, sauce, whatever they would like, whatever is most comfortable to them and what that looks like for them. So.
This making you hungry, Kevin?
Mm-hmm. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I know. I'm really excited.
My stomach's growling right now.
Get some practice in this weekend during the holiday.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Are you going to be in the contest? Are you eligible?
No, you better be helping me, O'Brien.
No, I got to try it all, see how it's done. Then maybe next year.
Who are your judges?
So I'm going to ask the mayor of Faribault, the fire department chief, the police chief of Faribault, sheriff's department.
So no connoisseurs?
Not really, no.
I was thinking of Mr. Don't you hate it when your name just doesn't come off your tongue?
I know, right? Hey, yeah, if you have any suggestions, let me know, because I would like at least 6 judges for up to 12 teams, and
Mr.
that's what
Depot,
I would like, 12 teams.
They have great ribs out of J-Mo's Bowl.
Oh, they do, yes. Ryan, the owner, yes, he has very good food there for sure.
Yeah, that would be an interesting judge. They work in it every day, right? Mm-hmm. But then again, he's probably partial to his own ribs, don't you think?
That's why I want neutral, different people, just random people, because these competitor days do take it very seriously. So I'm just like.
So when is it going to be?
It's going to be Saturday, June. What's the date?
13th.
June 13th. So the public can come in, like I said, starting at 12:30. They can buy tickets for the people's choice. But also there is a blind tasting, and that's where the judges come in.
A blind tasting?
Yes. So however many teams, they do have the barbecue ribs really, really good, and they put them in a box. And then they bring them out to the judges, and the judges don't know what box belongs to the competitor, and that's where we have the scoring sheet. And the scoring sheet is based on appearance, because we eat with our eyes first. Flavor, moisture, the smoke ring, how good they taste.
Huh. I never thought I ever ate with my eyes. Did you, Kevin?
I have heard of that before, yes.
Yeah. Now you're going to do that when you go to a restaurant. Look at food when you sit down at a restaurant, and you look at it first, right? And if it doesn't look appealing,
well, they try to do a special presentation, but I mean, I'm not a big parsley and all that stuff. Why?
Yeah, we want it to look appealing. I know my kids eat with their eyes first before they've even tasted our family food at home.
Yeah, and you're a good baker too, by the way.
Do they like spinach?
Depends. Is it in something or is it on its own?
On its own. Do they like spinach?
They'll have it with breakfast. Some spinach and breakfast sausage, yeah. Because
growing up, as a kid, I loved spinach. I don't know. It must have been the way my mom prepared it. I haven't liked it since.
How did she prepare it? Do you remember?
No, I don't. I was a kid. I didn't pay attention to that kind of stuff. Did you when you were a kid?
No, I just ate it. I ate everything.
Yeah, I had to eat what was on my plate regardless.
And we had to.
Yeah.
You didn't eat it?
Yeah, exactly. My parents were like, that's what you get for supper. I'm like, okay, sounds good.
So is this your first year on the committee?
First full year. I kind of started mid-ish year last year. So.
And you guys always like taking new people on the committee, right?
Absolutely.
Because here's a fresh idea that she brought forward.
Yep, for sure. Yeah, it's been great to have Heidi on the team.
You're not using your culinary degree?
I am not. No. I mean, I do it in my personal life for, family and friends, but I actually work at Abra Auto Body and Glass. Harry Brown's.
Are you a body person?
I'm not. I'm the customer service representative. So the smiley face you see right when you walk in, I'm her.
Oh, okay.
I do like all the things. I'm the gatekeeper, basically the office manager there. So
you could bring in more business if you set up a grill out there, and when people were waiting for their vehicle.
That's a great idea. That's a really good idea.
It wouldn't even have to be something fancy. It'd be hot dogs, whatever.
It doesn't have to be fancy. Some of our car techs are really, really good grillers. So what they are, we do have throughout the summer, we do have our potlucks and stuff. So
can I sign up for this online?
Yes, you can. So we did create an event for the Faribault Heritage Days Facebook page. And also you can go to the website. I believe it's at the top of the page. You click on the link. It has all the rules and regulations and directions regarding signing up. All payments and registration need to be mailed to me. All the information is there, I believe, by Friday, June 8th. I'm flexible within a couple days if I get one or two, after that date.
Well, let's hope we get a lot of people.
I know. I'm really excited. And I do want to add, you guys, there's cash prizes. So first place is going to be $500 with a plaque. Yes. Second place is going to be $350 with a plaque. Third place is going to be $250 with a plaque. And then the People's Choice get a really cool trophy. So
there must be some business helping you out with that, huh?
There must be what?
For the cash dollars? Some business is helping you?
Oh,
the prizes?
Yeah, Faribault Heritage Days is sponsoring this. So
okay.
Yeah, definitely have my support. So
All right. We'll look forward to that. Doggone. Maybe some year I can be a judge.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Well, do you
have to cook on site?
Yes. So we got permission to block off, what street is that? North?
Right behind Fairway.
Yeah, right behind Fairway. So we have that entire street blocked off for that. So whoever signs up can more than welcome set up, the night before. Just make sure everything's locked up. There's no electricity, so bring generators. I'll be there probably about 5:30, 5:45 in the morning because we have a cook's meeting at 6 a.m. and that's where we go over the rules, regulations, food safety, what to expect, and kind of just the overall process. So.
All right. Well, that sounds like fun.
I know. I'm excited.
Kevin, what other things did you want to touch on here? I got to do a market update here shortly, but are there some other items that you wanted to touch on?
We're opening the Heritage Days celebration with Express Band again. They were a big hit last year, so they'll be there Thursday night. Then Friday we'll have Smoke Screen, and then wrapping up Saturday will be music by Brandon. So similar bands. Express Band was new last year. We're excited to have them back. There was a lot of great feedback from them on Thursday night. The citywide garage sale going on. We're adding a location out at Viaduct Park for those apartment holders that live downtown. They can rent a table at Viaduct Park on Saturday and host another garage sale location down there. So we're really excited to have that at that new facility.
Any events at Viaduct Park other than that?
Nope, that's the only one for this Heritage Days.
Yeah.
We should be in construction for the Phase 2 on the north side of the building this year, so throwing a little bit of the wrench in the opportunities in that space.
Well, and I like the fact that we use Central Park it's been in here for so long, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You get a shiny new thing, you want to use it, but let's not forget the shiny old things we have.
The historical part of Faribault, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bands love playing there, I've been told.
Mm-hmm.
It's an amazing experience, and yeah, I agree with Kevin. Awesome bands.
Fantastic. We'll learn more about Heritage Days, but right now we need to get an opening market report. I think I still got dirt from last night's game in my eye from Austin. I got some Austin dirt in my eye. I think it's really bugging me. Anyway, our opening market report is the service of Craig Keller at the Keller Insurance Agency in Nearstrand. Craig helps protect all things that are near to you. Werner Farm Seed Dundas, quality seed, reasonable prices, and northlandbuildings.com. Here's Linder.
It's time for the market update here on the Linder Farm Network. Joining us, Jim Emter, Van Aunen Company, Alexandria. Well, Jim, a little higher on corn, soybeans, and wheat at this hour. What's happening on this Friday morning?
Yeah, Linda, a little bit of buyback after some pretty key liquidation here. We're right up against some key support areas, so seeing a little bounce here, but it's how we finish today that's going to be important. Obviously, a long weekend. Happy Memorial Day to all. And again, this is a transitional point that, again, when we look to the circumstances of corn, we've made some bad trade here, Linda. So again, if we come in here, sour it into the afternoon and make a negative trade on Tuesday, that could really weigh on market mentality here as we work ahead. Let's not forget seasonally, this is a time that we can make a high over this period. We've got the funds that have bought a lot of contracts. I mean, a week and a half ago, they were near record longs. Both in corn and soybeans, so we need to be attentive to that. Investment money's bought up here. So again, when you see seasonal starting to tip a little south, manage money where inflation's a little bit of a concern, but the Fed might make a move here, might not, we'll see. And again, that move is actually finding some odds to an increased interest rate, Linda, versus dropping. So I would say the market's kind of steady with the idea that either rates don't change or rates could potentially go up. So a lot of moving parts to watch here. I think the weather front's pretty favorable right now. We're going to get rain in some of the driest areas of the northern plains and southeastern U.S. Yes, there's a few planting delays out there. Yes, there's a few areas that need a little more moisture, but all in all, pretty good conditions, and the heat starts coming on next week. So we got a crop that'll really start to take shape, and that can create some sell environments here around these markets. For today, we're bouncing back a little bit to start the day. We'll see how we finish as we get into the close.
And what are you tracking with the livestock markets?
Wow, Linda, talk about big movement. I mean, obviously, when you get expanded limits, again, markets can move fast, but this is a market that's in washout phase. I think we're heading towards third price counts that are about $10 lower in feeder cattle. I think we can find a good base of support there. As for the live cattle, another $5 to $7 if we're going after those bigger price counts down, and we'll see how this all unravels. But cattle on feed report this afternoon, that can change trend, but just expectations are for a little higher on feed, a little higher placements, and that can keep some pressure around coming in. We'll see how we react on Tuesday in the hog market, back above 100, Linda, but not doing too much choppy tone for that hog market right now.
Thank you, Jim. Jim Emter, Van Aunen Company, Alexandria, and Chicago July corn 466 3/4. That's up 4.5. December 489, now 490, up 5 cents. And July beans, 11.98, up 3 3/4. August up 3 3/4. November 11.90.5, up 3 3/4. July soybean meal up 2.80. July soybean oil up 61. Chicago wheat July up 3. Minneapolis wheat September up 3/4 cent. Live cattle June up 7. August steady. August feeder cattle down 7.40, 7.72. And June lean hogs up 32. July up 15. This is a Linder Farm Network.
Looking for heavy equipment but don't know where to buy? Purple Wave Auction has you covered. Always online and always no reserve. It's your destination for construction or ag equipment ready to work. We even sell semis, trailers, and fleet equipment for your operation. Best part? It's free to join. Head to purplewave.com. That's purplewave.com. Sign up for a free account and start bidding today. Purple Wave Auction, the easiest and most straightforward way to buy and sell equipment.
Happy Acre Spreading is your source for poultry litter applied to your fields to help you maximize your bottom line. They will haul and spread the product across the Linder Farm Network listening area, and they'll be happy to give you a quote today. Call Tom at 507-521-2577. That's 507-521-2577 for Happy Acre Spreading. That's our market update on the Linder Farm Network.
AM Minnesota on the Mighty 920 KDHL.
Well, we're back, and not that we went anywhere. We've been sitting here the whole time. What am I talking about? Kevin O'Brien is with me, and Heidi Stram.
Yes.
Heidi Stram.
Hi.
is with me as well. This morning on AM Minnesota, we're going to have another Heritage Day show next Thursday, and then we have a final one on the 4th of June before the event, which begins June 11th and runs through the 13th. Of course, next weekend is Dam Days. It's kind of the official kickoff to summer in my mind. I know they say it's Memorial Day, but usually, for me anyway, Dam Days kind of kicks off the whole summer. So we'll be over there next Friday doing an AM Minnesota program a week from today in Morristown talking about their event, which is next weekend. That was a day that they requested, and Heritage Days was nice enough to move because originally they were going to come next Friday, but they're going to come on Thursday, and then on the 4th of June we'll be visiting. And one of those times we'll have the Grand Marshal, this year's Grand Marshal. It was fun to be your Grand Marshal a year ago. It was kind of chilly, though. Mm-hmm. I seem to recall having to wear a jacket.
Yeah, that's okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but this year's going to be beautiful, warm, and sunny.
For sure.
Yeah, I believe in it.
It's going to happen. We're due.
Yes, we are. We are due.
Well, at least we didn't have storms.
Right.
I will say that. One year we had a tornado right after the parade.
I remember that. I was in high school.
Thanks for saying that.
Yes, you're very welcome. Did I just date you?
I get done with the parade. The sky was green, so I knew something bad was coming. And then the siren went off, so I hightailed down here to go on the air and talk about the tornadoes, right? And hail, meanwhile, I had my pickup parked on the side, and I got clunked with hail. And I mean, we're talking golf ball-sized hail.
Like we just had a month ago?
Yeah, my SUV got clunked with it, too.
Yeah.
History does repeat itself, Kevin.
Yes, it does.
So what is your favorite part of Heritage Days?
My favorite part, but I'm biased, running the pool, would be the cardboard boat race on family night Thursday at the outdoor pool. It's a free event. Just find any old cardboard you can find laying around to make a boat big enough for your kids, or one or two of them or three of them, and put something together and try to paddle it across the pool and back. See if you're still floating by the time you get back. The only rules are you can't use paint. So duct tape is the most popular material to try to waterproof that cardboard.
Why don't you want them to use paint?
I don't want it to come off in the water.
Oh, I suppose. I never thought of that.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have to redo the whole pool.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good. No paint, no motors. So usually a paddle, an oar is what somebody will use, and off you go.
And you were saying off the air that you'd like to get more boats in this.
Yeah, we've usually had 3 or 4 boats every year with the pool staff also contributing and putting one together. They're usually pretty comical because they're a little last minute, so they don't usually survive. The kids are usually pretty successful in getting down and back, but see lots of different contraptions and boats that the kids make to attempt to get down and back.
And whoever wins is in the parade.
We haven't done that. That could be a fun addition to that. You get to ride the float, ride it with the pool. That could be great.
Oh, yeah, that would be a good idea.
What kid wouldn't want to ride in a parade?
Mm-hmm. If their boat survived, they could put their boat on our float.
Yeah, that would be awesome. It wouldn't even have to survive. You could just have pieces of the boat right there.
Some are pretty sad, pretty soaked.
Yeah, and the outdoor pool FFAC has pretty awesome floats each year. So,
what's your favorite part of Heritage Days?
My favorite part,
because you haven't had a barbecue contest yet.
No, yet. I like the parade. It's just fun with the candy, and there's just being down in Central Park, just very nostalgic with the beer gardens and also with music because I love music, so I enjoy that. And the food, there's a lot of good food vendors out there.
There certainly is. Anything new this year in the way of food, or are we going to talk about that in a future show?
Talk about that in a future show.
Okay. I got 5 minutes left. So what do we want to touch on? I'm not sure what your future shows are going to be about. So
some other things happening on Family Night. We've got the Ninja Anywhere, that semi-trailer that comes and pulls up and sets up a ninja course. If you've seen that American Ninja Warrior competition on TV, It's very similar to that. So they've got a great obstacle course for kids and young adults to try to send themselves through. We've got the Baron of Bubbles and the Rainbow Lady Plus doing bubbles around Central Park. There will be bingo on Thursday, the beer garden that evening from 5 to 9. Citywide garage sale starts Thursday. Opening ceremony would be at 5:45 with the mayor's reception starting at 5.
That's on Thursday, too?
Yep, that's all on Thursday. We'll have henna tattoos happening in the park as well Thursday night from 5:30 to 7:30, and then the concert.
Farmers market. That's a big one. I love Faribault's Farmers Market.
Yeah, so do I.
Out there. Yeah.
I can hardly wait till they start.
I know, it's really exciting.
Hopefully it's a good year.
Yeah.
And grown produce and things.
I know, it's the best, that farm to table.
Yeah, there's not as much early in the season, but...
crop corn is already getting up there. There's already some that are 4 or 5 inches tall on my drive home.
They'll have some radishes.
Ooh, that's definitely going to beat, knee-high by 4th of July?
Ah, that's an old wife.
Alleged.
That's dating. Because that's an old
Past
wife.
your time or what, Gordy?
That's an old wives' tale. Knee-high by the 4th of July. Isn't it, Kevin?
Yeah, I think so. I've heard that for quite a while, but yeah, lately it looks like it's 4 or 5 feet by 4th of July.
Yeah. Obviously, you guys like... You ever thought about having sweet corn on the sweet corn feed?
Ooh, that's a good one, grilling the sweet corn. Oh, with butter. That's actually a great idea for next year.
It'll be a fun addition to the barbecue competition.
That's what I'm thinking. Okay, we're going to put that on the list.
What goes better with barbecue than sweet corn?
I know, right?
But good luck getting sweet corn this early in the year.
Yeah, that would be tough.
That would be... You'd have to have Florida corn. You don't want Florida corn.
No, it's not. It's not the same. But that's a good idea, though.
When I was working in Anchorage, Alaska, there were guys that I was
Anchorage,
working
Alaska.
I worked at the airport there for a summer. Some of my coworkers would fly to Minnesota specifically for the sweet corn, fill their golf bags with sweet corn, and then fly home.
I totally believe that Minnesota sweet corn is the best. And there's always a solution, so I'm definitely going to look into a sweet corn feed. I don't know. Maybe we can,
No, I think that would go over pretty well, especially with the barbecue.
Right.
You got to have something else with the barbecue.
Right.
Fantastic. So again, website is?
FaribaultHeritageDays.com. I'll look it up on Google.
And I'm assuming this poster you have that I'm going to post in our window.
Yep, that's on there.
We're doing the medallion hunt again this year. We still haven't figured out where we're going to hide it, but we'll get her figured out.
Top secret.
We'll write the
People
clues.
have been asking me, they're like, do you know where they're hiding the medallion? I'm like, no. And they look at me, I'm like, I don't know. You got to go look for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
We are doing the beanbag tournament again Saturday morning. So that'll be with the Bloody Mary bar. So it'll be a big one if there are people in town that like playing bags. Sign up and participate.
Absolutely. Yes.
And where is that?
Central Park, starting at 10 a.m. Starts at 11. Registration is at 10.
Excellent.
That's right.
Bloody Marys to go along with it if people are interested in that sort of thing.
I did see kind of a mix of young and old at the beanbag toss last year.
Yeah, it was a great addition to the program last year. A lot of people in the park.
Wide range of just people for sure.
Because I know for years and years they had a horseshoe tournament, but sadly there's not a lot of people throw shoes anymore.
Yeah, that's changed a lot, taken over with bags.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't understand. There's not a lot of difference.
I don't know. Yeah, is beanbags more mobile? Take it with you, take it to the park.
Times change.
You don't have to pound a stake in the ground.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
Doesn't have that same ring, though, when you get that
ding!
ringer.
I know, I just was thinking that, like, ding, when, the horseshoe hits the...
You could record it. You just did a good ding. You could record it, and then when people get one, you just play the recording.
I know.
Of
Put
the
it
ding.
over a PA. Ding!
Run all over the park. Are you going to have the... on Saturdays, typically you have the... people can jump on the stage and sing if they want to, right? Local people.
I don't think we're doing an open mic.
No, we are not.
Nope.
Didn't you used to?
We've got spread of a few musicians coming. We've got Andy Tackett from 11 to 12:30.
There are two types of business owners, those who are busy and those who want to be busy. Toast is designed for both, with tools to keep you humming and help turn grind into growth. That's how you turn busy into business. Toast, built for busy.
Today on the pod, we're talking to Joan, a method actor and scratchers enthusiast. So, Joan, what do you like about playing scratchers?
Well, as a method actor, it's about becoming the ticket. Scratching up, down, stage left, stage right.
So what's your motivation? Because your performance feels so real.
Oh, I was just tapping into my inner scratchers.
Incredible.
Yes. Bravo me.
Scratchers from the California Lottery. A little play can make your day. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 years or older to purchase, play, or claim.